go.
Guys, welcome back to the channel. Finally getting out riding. Got the TW behind us. Was gonna just ride it, but it's about 75 miles from where I live, where I'm gonna ride today. It's coming through the town here of Westminster, South Carolina. Pretty cool little town. They have a Bigfoot festival every year around October, I think, down here. But anyway, we're gonna ride up around Andrews, North Carolina today. So come along and ride with us, guys. Should be a good time. It's beautiful weather. It's cloudy, but it's perfect, 65. So come along on this awesome spring day and let's get to see what we can get into. Loafer's glory. That's what we're doing today, is loafering. Now this right here is a great little ride that follows the Nantahala River here in a little while. And like I said, we're headed to Andrews, North Carolina. There's a couple of roads up there I've never done. I wanted to try them out today. I hope we don't get wet. We'll see how it goes. It's kind of overcast, but no rain in the forecast. There's a tiny little bit of drizzle, and that's okay. I see some sunlight ahead. We'll see what happens. Even with the overcast, it's beautiful. Hard to beat. Not sure what that is. That's fruit trees, apples maybe? Not sure what that is. Can't tell. Absolutely beautiful spring day. Starting to turn green. Beautiful. People lucky to live right there, huh? Wow. Guys that looking for a little bit different tire for the TW besides the Death Wing, I'm running a Kendall washable. It's not DOT rated, but it surprisingly does well. It's a motocross tire for the back, actually. Washable 2, I believe Washable is a motocross track in Washington State, maybe, I think. But seems to be holding up well. I rode it out all the way out to when we were in Idaho, and it did really good out there. Check that little cabin out, and that's neat. But I'm finding out that it's doing pretty good in these tight turns. This might be the curviest pavement I've had it on yet. We didn't really do a ton of pavement unless we were going straight out west. So. Alright guys, I want to document something for you right quick. So this is called the Lost Parkway. Now something's very strange about this. This actually turns to dirt and it's unmaintained, but it was going to be a parkway, and it winds and winds and winds and winds around for a long way and eventually comes out, I believe, near on 129 below, or 29 below Robbinsville. But anyway, it's a really good ride. I don't know, I gotta look at the map. I'm not sure if that's the way we're gonna go today or not. Yeah, it'd be a lot quicker to go by the lake here, I think. it's a really good ride, and there's a lot of nice camping up in here and stuff. But it's weird. It's almost like they had extra pavement and they paved the whole thing, but parts of it are just broke up in gravel, and it's a fun ride. It's beautiful up in there. So do that. It's Forest Service 711. We call it the Lost Parkway, but it's a really good ride through there. So but we're going to continue on Waya and go down here by the lake and hit a little bit. This is actually a little bit of the Trans-America Trail and the Smoky Mountain 500 that's shared together there. And then we're going to jump over here on this Unalaska Road and head to Andrews. And there's a couple this little road that goes from here up to Robbinsville I've never done. Tatham Gap up through there. So we're going to try that today. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys. That's a pretty cool little road ride through there. I think you guys would enjoy that. And this Waya road's awesome too. I have another video of us riding Waya a couple of times, but I wasn't going to ride the same route today, but this is really the only way to get over to Andrews kind of quickly. I mean, it was kind of lunchtime before I got started today, so I drove the Samurai, and it's pretty slow. Alright, so ride along, guys. Fantastic ride through here. This is one of my favorite rides. Get a little picture, a little footage for you guys. Yeah, it's beautiful. Nice little waterfall. Probably ends up right back in the lake down there. I try not to push it too much when I'm by myself. Those boys around. We're not in a hurry today. Little S2000 club look like. That's pretty cool. Here's a good little view of the lake, guys. Yeah, there's the dam. Pretty. Now this will follow right along the edge of the lake. This is a pretty ride here. Yeah. I had forgotten about this. Beautiful. Just a great little lake. I hate that it's private. Well, I take that back. I think there is one or two boat ramps. Like I said before, I'm pretty sure there is. If it's dirt or not. Remember. So I thought this was the road that had the big pipe. It sure is. Alright, so we're going to stay around here to the left. Whoa. I've ridden that before. After campground, and we're going to ease our way around here to Andrews. Hat start, you can see that on Gaia. That's pretty cool. They put that there. We're into Andrews here pretty soon. A little community here. Good little rush creek. BJ is a race car builder and driver. dirt track, and he gave me some 110 octane, and I put just about a 2 cupfuls in the tank before I filled it up. I used 90 octane, no ethanol. Boy, it's pretty. 90 octane, no ethanol, so that should raise it up a little bit. This bike doesn't really need any extra octane, but it sure smells good burning that 110. Just a little cupful, it ain't gonna hurt anything. Boy, this is a pretty yard. Look at that. Wow. Is a cool little mountain town for sure. Look at there. Yeah, we'll be going right across there shortly. So when I did the Smoky Mountain 500, I jumped on the Trans-American Trail, which is a little bit of a different part. And I've never done this part here. I believe where the TV towers and stuff a lot of people talk about. So here's the cool little town of Andrews. Got a little tasty freeze there called, what is it, Frankie's Dog House. That's pretty cool. Next thing for this T-Dub is going to be a seat concepts. It's not terrible, but it isn't good either. Vlogging downtown. Andrews, old church. Some more scooters here. There's some dual sports. Huskies. They must be getting some pizza. So that's about pretty much all there is to downtown Andrews. Nice little town. I should try that little pizza joint out someday. Those guys might know something we don't. Who knows? They might watch this video and tell us about it. Now, I've definitely stopped in this store here back in the day. Yeah, here's got a couple of carts. Racing go-karts, that's cool. Alright guys, Tatham Gap Road. This is the only part that I haven't done as far as I know. Part of the Trail of Tears. So we'll have to ride right and watch out today. There might be some crazies. But we in the woods. We are in the woods. Yeah, we went across the Trans-American Trail part, which is Owl Creek, and that takes you through the Snowbird Mountain Range, which is, you know, it's kind of this same type route, but this is just a little bit further west, I think. But I just thought, well, I've never done it, let's go do it today. Somewhere to go look at, follow a line, and have a good day, hopefully. Got plenty of fuel. Been 42 miles so far, and most of that was pavement, so just 42 miles from the truck, so that's not terrible. And in areas of the SM500 like this, you really just want to take it easy. I mean, this is somebody's community, really. You don't really want to come around through here like you're in some kind of race, you know. So I see people all the time. Could I do this SM500 in one day? Well, I guess it's possible, but why would you? Yeah, it's like if you want to do something like that, go enter the Baja 1000 or something. You're going to end up on the hood of a Jeep JK. Some some kid driving it with square-toed boots and a mullet on the wrong side of the road. There you'll be looking dead at him through the windshield. Here we go. Just like that one. Perfect timing. Well, man, if this hadn't turned out to be a beautiful ride so far, I mean, it is really nice up in here. We just passed the little thing, the TV Tower Road. It was closed, it looked like. This road here appears to be open, but I don't know how far up through there it goes. Looks like a dead end. I would say that's more than likely gated if I had to guess. I'd be shocked if it didn't. But I mean, the sun tried to peek out. There's blue sky. Absolutely fantastic. 60 something degrees maybe. Passed a couple of Jeeps and pickups so far is all. It's just a good little ride so far. This is we just come through what's considered Tatham Gap, I guess, rather. Headed towards Robbinsville. Nice little ride through here. Yeah, I can't believe it. I skipped this part, but now the tap part that I went on was nice too. And I was just, I had been, had that little roll chart on I was on the CT125, and I thought I would see if I could follow that roll chart. It's the main reason for doing that. And I had been riding the SM500 previously that whole day, so I was like, I'm just gonna jump off of it right here and try it. And it was definitely worth the ride. That's a spot down in there where you're not careful, you'll get onto some private roads. And I actually did, but I just went slow and told the folks, somebody in their yard, what I did, and they were like, no problem. And they showed me where the right turn was. So you had to be careful back in there because it's a lot of houses. That's between Andrews and Robbinsville on the tap. And I was going east to west when I rode that little portion. So here's another little offshoot road. Oh, it's gated, okay. Looks like a good little ride through there. I tell you what, this is the first long ride I've taken with the Bradley rear disc conversion, and it's I'm pretty happy with it. It's got a really good feel. It took it a minute to break in, but man, it beats the drums like crazy. It's got a really good feel. It stops you really good. It's not noisy or anything, so I'm happy with that for the money. Working out really well. And I'm thinking, drum brakes, man, once they get water and mud in them, they're just junk. They had plenty of pad material left, shoe material in Idaho, and they just completely stopped working. And I tried to adjust them and anything I could until they dried and cleaned themselves out. They just didn't do it. They just wouldn't work. And man, did I need them. Me and Cody both went out, and we sure needed them in a couple of places. I mean, bad needed them. This is nice back in here, man. I haven't seen any campsites yet. I don't really know if there's any on this stretch, but I do know that on the lake in Robbinsville, Santilla, there's definitely some campsites there. As a matter of fact, they're pretty much all the way around that lake. I believe the road's right down there. It's looking like maybe. As Ange says, death by view. He ain't lying. likely an illegal cut through right there. Trash, man, come on, guys. Oh boy. Sad. Absolutely sad. Look at this, man. Come on, guys. Really? You ought to strap them to that post right there and take your belt off and wear them out till you can't wear out anymore, leaving trash. No patience for that nonsense. Look, whole bedroom suit laying there. Come on, man. Oh, big hole. I mean, really, dude? Look at this. Got to be kidding me. There's dumps around, guys. It's just ridiculous. They close roads that go all the way through. This is a big reason why. Because people will go from one town to the next, and instead of going all the way through, they'll just throw their crap out halfway through, turn around and go back. It's just ridiculous, man. Alright, let's take a little seat break right here. Check this out. This, after you cross the bridge on 129, all up and down through here is really good camping. One of these spots is where I first camped when I first did the SM500. I'll try to find it again. But this little road right here, all along through here, has got some really good spots. You really supposed to park up on the road and go down to your campsite. But I don't think it's 100% necessary on all of them. I believe, let's see. Might be the spot I got right there. Super nice. Yeah, there was the spot I got, I think, maybe. Cool today. I came during the week, which is smart. got a beautiful view of the lake while you camp. There's a good place there, nobody's in. The bathhouse there. There's one you can drive to. That's a really good one out on that point. Now I haven't been any further than that. Let's ease down through here and see if there's any more sights. I think there's like a little marina, maybe. Okay, there's the marina. Oh, it's a town. I didn't realize that. Well, that's cool. I'm assuming that's not private up in there, is it? Okay. Just trying to get lost. Have a good one, man. Turned on in time, but right back over there behind those houses in that hill right there, along this grade, the same grade as this road is the Smoky Mountain Railway that goes into Bryson City. That's pretty cool. You can see it up there. There it is. And there's a trestle still in operation. You can take a tour of it. That's pretty cool. Smoky Mountain Railway. I'd like to do that someday. This is a cool little rafting area for kids for the Nantahala River, I think. Down in here. Yeah, way up there's the Great Railroad grade. Look at that. That's awesome. Oh, this is a cool area. I'll show you guys. Check that little stream out. That's nice there, ain't it? Super nice. Might have been here and put the raft in before, maybe back in the day. Nantahala River launch site. David, this is the place we came to right out of high school? Maybe? Alright, so we'll take this little cut through here. Picture by that. That's pretty cool, ain't it? It's a Duke Energy truck right there. Look at that thing. Take a good picture. She's a monster. It's a throttle body for a Mustang. Turbine inlet valve. Lake. There's your tunnel. Generator. It's pretty cool. It's Neat. this out right here. Look at here. Maybe a little quick picture. cold because, man, this is some riding. Look at here, guys. Look at here. What a great road, too, man. Packed hard gravel. Ride it with decent speed, right by the river the whole way. Wow. Waterfall after waterfall. Good for the soul, I must say. I always thought that might have been a campsite back here. People camping. So you definitely can camp, or at least they are. This is nice. Taking advantage of it too. Not really any bugs out. Just let the camera run, fill the cart up. This is just too good to miss. This is a great road. Now this little road here, oh, it goes up to that pipe maybe? Okay, it's gated. There's that pipe we saw earlier. That's probably a CVA road. Camping. Yeah, this is that. I've got a picture of the CT beside this pipe. Check it out. Pretty cool. Look at here. People out camping. Two options here. We can ride just a little bit of dirt and then get back on 441 for a little bit, or we can stay on this road and go straight back to the truck. 5:30, let's do it. You only live once. This is a good ride. I've only rode this in the rain, so we'll just cut across over here and go back up 441. That won't be no big deal. Let's do it. I got a 2-hour ride in the Samurai still, but I don't have to work tomorrow. Let's go. Let's go. Why not? Like I said, me and Cody's ridden this, but it was raining. And I don't think I've ridden it other than in the rain. Whoa. All right, Chris. You better pay attention to what you're doing. You're going to be picking rocks out of your teeth. one-lane road with turnouts. Rode the pavement too long and the rocks about got me. Alright, let's roll through. This is still beautiful today. I'm not cold in the least. It's probably low 60s, suits me fine. Deadfall here. Don't think this is a super long route. Riding solo today. Cody's girls had something planned for him. Hey, that goes down to the lake, I bet. We'll do it one day. Somebody could have tore the gate off the hinge too. I tell you what, this 2.7 gallon fuel tank got rid of so much low fuel anxiety on the T-Dub. It's crazy. Yeah, you guys stay tuned because we'll be doing the ProCycle sent us a 3.6 gallon for from IMS. We're going to be putting that on. I got a little sneak peek in the community section for you guys. Yeah, me and Cody parked in Clayton, Georgia one day, and it was about like it is right now. A little overcast, and we started up the 441 there, and we got hammered by rain, and we just kept riding. It was in the summer, and this is the route we took, and we went up by the lake, and we just got poured on. So we didn't get to enjoy or see any of this ride other than just nothing but just pouring rain in our face. There's the lake down there. There's more of it down there. So this is what we missed, Cody. This is the road we rode on. We came to try to find Charles trout fishing. Couldn't see 2 foot in front of us. Fog, thick fog, and rain, rain, rain. And when I say thick fog, it was thick. Oh boy, somebody went right off in there. Maybe it was a camper or something, but man, that would have been a bad day. Too narrow to pull and winding to pull a long camper. I'll tell you guys a story that's pretty cool. Well, looking back on it, cool, but it was terrible when it was happening. So, a lot of you guys might know I worked for Saturn for a long time, and Saturns are built in Spring Hill, Tennessee. There's some more of the lake down there. See if I can get a glimpse of it here for you guys. It's a little tough to see. A little bit of reflection. But anyway, the plant was in Spring Hill, Tennessee, which is, you know, western Tennessee near Nashville. And we went up there a couple of times a year as technicians, especially when they had new product training and things like that. And they would always give us something to drive, and I usually tried to get a little 5-speed twin cam coupe. Oh, there's the river now, you can see it. I was coming back, it's about 6 hours, and we always had to work on Saturday after our training for some reason. Our training would be over on Friday evening, and we'd have to drive back home and then work first thing Saturday morning. And there's a couple of routes you could take to get back. There's a back way that brought you through the mountains. It's not really far from where we are now. And Highway 76 is a good little cut through, and but it's just a 2-lane backcountry road. Anyway, I've been driving five hours or so. I was about an hour away from home, and I turned up 76 out of Clayton. It was the worst storm I had came through around Hiwassee, Georgia, Blue Ridge, and that area. Like, really bad. Huge hail, just a huge storm. And that's a cool looking trail. And some shingles. Come on, man. More of the lake. And it's starting to turn into a river. And anyway, I turned up through there. Wasn't a soul around. The rain had kind of stopped. And I just started shoving the throttle down and getting faster and faster. Just trying to get home. It was already, you know, close to midnight. And had to work the next day. And I started to come up on the South Carolina line. It was probably 4 miles away from it. And I saw blue lights. What in the world? So there was a South Carolina and a Georgia Highway Patrol there. Had the road blocked. And I was like, oh no. So they were like, you're gonna have to turn around. Now mind you, that turning around meant probably an hour and a half or 2 more hours to get home, because I had to go all the way back down to Toccoa, Georgia, and then up Highway 123. It was gonna be terrible. But what happened was a storm blew a tree over in the road, a big tree, like a huge oak tree, and a tanker truck came along as it blew down and hit it and flipped and turned over in long ways in the road. So there was a tanker truck in the road upside down and a tree, big oak tree. So he said, you're you know, welcome to sit here and wait. He said, but it's going to be hours before they get that out of the way. They got the road blocked from the South Carolina end and this end. So I was like, jeez, man. So it was like 3 o'clock in the morning when I got home. I had to work the next day. But this area can get rough with storms sometimes. And actually, even though it's mountainous, we can have tornadoes here. Crazy. Needless to say, I drug around pretty good that Saturday. I don't know why they always schedule us to work on those Saturdays. It's ridiculous. We only had to work every other Saturday. They could have scheduled our school where it was the weekend we had off. Doesn't make any sense. Alright guys, this is a really nice area here with the Nantahala River. Right down below the lake. Other end, it is really nice. There's some nice cabins right on the water here. I don't know if you can rent these or what. Check that out, man. You talk about nice. That's a place to be right there. Look at that. Looks like they may be building that one. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now, I believe this cabin here has a waterfall that comes right down through it, through the side of it. Let's see if this is the one I think it is. Yeah, check this out. They put that in an awesome spot. Wow. Look up there. Man, I took a picture of this once and it just didn't do it justice. Look at that. Ain't that something? That little swinging bridge. Look there. Well, I bet there's some fish down there. Places the T-Dubs can take you. Oh boy, oh boy. That's Pothole City. Yeah, this is a really favorite ride of mine down by this river here. Oh! The faster you hit that, the better off you are.